Hello, beautiful souls. Hey, I want to give you guys a little bit of an AstroCast for this week. There's something you need to be aware of. So earlier in the week, like right around September the 15th, the moon is going to be making a square with I wrote it down, with Saturn and with Neptune. So that's going to give us like an emotional, with Saturn and Neptune, give us like that emotional weight. So we've got Saturn brings in roles and responsibilities. So our emotional part's going to be like pulling us that way. And then when we pull in Neptune, that adds a little bit of fogginess to it. Okay. So there's like this whole, oh, I know I've got stuff that I want to do, but I really don't want to do it kind of thing, right? That's kind of the emotional vibe. Well, the moon's going to move on from making it square with those two particular planets. And at the end of this week, Mercury is going to come around and is actually going to make an opposing aspect with both Neptune and Saturn. And so what that's going to do is that's going to bring forth, chances for some miscommunication. It could just make sure that I guess all I should say is make sure that you're checking things out, right? So keep in mind this week, the moon is squaring with Neptune and with Saturn. That's going to bring emotional heaviness. And then Mercury is going to oppose Neptune and Saturn. And that's going to bring like a little bit of lesson learning, if you're not careful, to your communications. So my advice is that as we're getting in the beginning of our week here is just pay attention to your emotions. What situations are going on in your life right now that really make you feel emotionally uneasy. Don't make any big decisions. This is not a week for big decisions. Just make note of it. Then if you have to communicate about those issues later this week, mind your P's and Q's. Make sure that you are double checking everything that you're saying and that you're reiterating with that other party that they actually understand what it is that you're trying to say. Check your body language. There's a lot of different ways that we communicate, folks, and the end of this week really is shaping up to show some pretty big clashes. So just take a deep breath. Check your shit. You're going to be fine. All right. This is Darcy signing off for the Hot Mess Cosmic Express. Bye, guys.